Good day viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to have a look at a Kawasaki Versys 650 that was bought in for some work. We are doing wheel bearings on it, a new chain, serious cleanup work as well. The bike is not washed regularly. It's not really being cared for. It's not abused in any way, but it is getting neglected. So I want to just work today. I found some wiring under the seat that requires some attention. I want to fix it up nicely with heat shrink and so forth. It's not going to be a seriously massively long video. It's going to be a quick one, but I want to show you what I'm going to do. I want to share it with you. So yes, let's get the bike outside, get everything ready, and let's do the job quick. Okay, so on these bikes, to remove the seat, we're going to put the key in there, turn and remove. So you'll see is that I've already cleaned up underneath the seat, but I'm going to take the camera in closer to show you what the problem is. Okay, so as you can see, as I believe this is where the heated grips connection was made. This bike does feature heated grips, aftermarket Oxford units. So I believe this is where the connection was made, and also it's coming apart. So I want to remove this tape on here, tape the area where the connection is, and I want to do this whole area with cloth tape, and then this section here, which is also taped, I want to remove and put heat shrink over it and put it back in so that it looks the way it should look. As you can see, you can also see the toolkit. I have taken the tools out and I put the bag through the wash, so it looks decent again. It lives here under that elastic band. Alright, so I'm going to get some tools out and I'm going to start getting busy. Now what I want to highlight to you as well is that you'll see that I have started wearing overalls. Now I have had many overalls during my life, and you know what? I never really used it. I hate the stickiness this tape leaves behind. I never really used overalls before, and I have messed up so many shirts and so many pants and shorts that I cannot even begin to describe to you how many. So my wife does not really particularly appreciate that, so I said, you know what, I'm going to start wearing overalls. This was done properly. Why they didn't just do the whole thing like this, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But anyway, so I started wearing overalls, and yes, currently in South Africa it is now spring, but it's already 26, 28 degrees, so it's already hot. So but what makes this nice, it is not a warm garment that overheats you, so it stays cool. And when there's a little wind chill outside, it keeps the wind chill off you, so which is nice. Okay, I'm going to get a screwdriver for there and then see what we can do here. Okay, so I was thinking about unpinning these here and putting heat shrink all over it, but I just realized that I do not have long lengths of heat shrink. All my heat shrink is cut in short pieces, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this cloth tape, and you'll see what I mean now when I tell you that when you wrap wiring with this, it comes out and it looks much more professionally done than normal insulation tape wrapping. So let's quickly do this. If you take this wire now and it's going to lay down there, it's going to be like that. How much better does that look? So let's put this back in its place like that. How much better does that appear? Alright, that's done. Now that one. I don't like this one, but okay, well, it's thinner now. What's this? Careful. I don't want to slice my finger open. I say, off. I really want to get rid of this badly done tape here. Really badly. Okay, so let's make a cut into here. That's it. That's it. What on earth is this? Okay, so to get in here is the absolute nightmare. I cannot get everything off or anything off without stripping the whole tail of the bike off. And I do not have enough time with this bike to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it here. The cloth tape. Look at how neat that looks. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of the cloth tape on this side now. Okay, so as you can see is I've covered everything here with cloth tape. What I'm going to do now is this one I want to have neat. So I've covered the first section with cloth tape. So it goes in like that. So I usually, when I do lugs, I usually do this, the first part of the lug in heat shrink like that. So okay, let's heat this one with a heat shrink. Come on. Done. So that's now going to look a million times better than it did before. And I'm sure that you will agree. Okay, so what we're going to do here, you know what, let's just give it 2 seconds to cool down. As you can see how super neat this looks already. Put this one back in there. Grab the T-handle without hitting the camera. That's a T-handle 10mm that I'm using. Okay. That looks 1,000 times better than it did. Okay, star screwdriver goes in here. As you can see, this wire is still loose. So this wire here, it goes underneath this box and it's still loose there. But the thing is, I don't want to tape this because this has to stay removable if needs be. So I'm going to take 3 very small and thin cable ties. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be neat. Let me show you. First of all, let me just have one sip of coffee here. I want to show you something about cable ties. Ah, that's a good cup. All right. Check this. These cable ties, where is the camera lens? It has this button here. So what happens is when you locked it and it's in, you can press that button and you can take it out, which is actually quite nice. Now, what I want to show you. Please, please guys, don't put in a cable tie, cut it off like that and leave it like that. Now you want to come, maybe you want to wash something, it scratches you always here or there. And it's so lovely feeling, not. Or people cut it like this, make a sharp point, and then they leave it like that. Let me show you how you cut a cable tie. You put it in, okay. This is now what it is like. You've now installed it. So what you do is you put your side cutter or cutter against it like this. So what now happens is you are having a completely flat surface that cannot hurt a fly. That is how you cut a cable tie. You don't cut it like that. You don't cut it like this. You put it in against here, against there, like that. Like that. You cut it off. And also make sure that your side cutter has an indentation this side and it's flat this side. You have to don't use this side like this. No. You use that side like that. You cut it off. Alright, now let me release it. Thank you. Okay, but these are not the ones I'm going to use for this installation. I'm going to use these utterly thin ones. So as I've indicated to you, I'm going to use one here. I'm not pulling them tight yet. I just want to get them in. Installing one there. They are so small and so soft that it's actually difficult to use them. Bend them so that they come around the harness. I can get a hold of them. Alright, 1, 2, 3. The other one I'll move to here. Okay, so what you want to do now is clip this all back in and make sure that you have these all at the correct place. And there you go. And there you go. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Stanley knife blade there to cut this one off. And this one and this one. So it's smooth there, it's smooth there, and it's smooth there. So this, everything is back in the bike the way it should be. But now look at how much better it looks than what it was before. Everything here is cloth taped, everything is tightened, and this we replaced with heat shrink. Let me do this. Let me let me do this. I'm sure you will agree that that looks 100 times better than it was. All right. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Um, I am planning on many more such videos. Also, like and comment as well, please. I'd really appreciate it. Then, guys, I just want to leave you with this final thought. When electrical work needs to be carried out on your car, on your bike, or at home, doesn't matter how big or small, if you are unsure about how to do the task or how to finish the job, please always ask a knowledgeable person about it. Do not attempt working on electrical components if you do not know what you are doing. It's highly dangerous. So please always consult someone knowledgeable to assist. Guys, that will be it for today. Until the next video, stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.